Welcome back to Rowrah. Honda Cadet is up next for drivers from 8 years of age. Let's have a look at the ones to watch in what is arguably the most competitive class in British karting this year. Harry Thompson runs the 5 plate and is the highest placed seed this year. He is likely to be the man they all have to beat. 2 years ago, I said 2015 might be the year for Lloyd running the 9 plate. I think he could go close this year. Will he have enough to win it? We'll have to wait and see. His teammate Clarke running the 62 plate has been impressive during the winter season. Clarke might just upset the other fancied runners and win it all. If he's going to do that though, he needs a solid start.
So Thompson, Lloyd and Clarke have got their numbers marked going into the 2015 season by Untitled. Nicholas Reeve on the pole position though for the TV final with Lloyd alongside Clarke and Mason. Thompson and Henry Laws the leading rookie in 6th place alongside Kasperzak is Brown, another very talented rookie. 3 drivers I'm keeping an eye on outside the top 10. That's Bierman in 12th position, 16th place Dragon Pinson and 17th place Keaton Samra. Oh, Reeve barely gets away at the start there and Clarke has to go onto the grass to overtake him. Through into the lead is the 9 of Lloyd. He hits the front for the first time with Clarke in 2nd place.
Can I just mention those 2 words, Jake, track limits to you?
I wondered if you were going to mention that, to be fair. He didn't exactly have much choice, though, in the incident, did he? Oh, Laws making a move on the inside of Jeremy, and we've got contact. Josh Martin, Dragon Pinsent involved in that one. Thayers, Knight. That's Aston Miller in the barriers as well. I think Preston, Walker, Oliver Bierman, I think, was involved in that one as well. Talk about the pile-ups at McRae's. That was a textbook example of it at Rowrah, wasn't it?
Yeah, down from the Idale's hairpin. Here's the replay. Let's have a look. You see Henry Laws just nipping up the inside, puts a couple of wheels on the curb, just about gets that move done.
Here he goes.
He started 6th. He's lost some places, so it's one of those things when you're at Super 1 for the first time, you qualified 6th, you don't want to lose places.
Yeah, that was all triggered, unfortunately. It looked to me as though the 44, Luke Preston, just got a little bit too close to the competitor in front of him. And look at Aston Miller going up and over the curbs there and into the gravel trap. It got very, very messy indeed. And Miller really had nowhere to go. The C plate in the gravel trap as well there. Joshua Martin, nothing he can do about it. He just has to desperately try and find the throttle, floor it out of the gravel trap and get going again.
Jumping up and down in the seat, trying to get through the kitty litter, just about gets out of it.
Well, we got some great battling up the front. Wesley Mason making the move there as Nicholas Reeve is desperately trying to fight his way back through the field. Up into 4th position has gone Reeve now, so Wesley Mason getting a move done. And out in front, it's the man from Greenhithe in Kent. It's the 10-year-old, Lloyd. I've been really impressed by this guy in the last couple of seasons. Now he's got a chance to make a play out of the front of the field. This could be his year.
Yeah, he's quietly progressed. I did say, as I said in the ones to watch, gives the push signal to his teammate in behind there, Clarke. Just say a couple of seasons ago, might be 3 years ago actually, that this could be his year. And certainly the way he's running at the moment, he's done well in the off-season.
Well, the Colchester-based man, Louis Westover in the 26, he's got himself in that front battle as well, up into 5th position there, just behind, 6th position, sorry, just behind Harry Thompson, I think that is. Harry Thompson, it's worth mentioning him as we look at Clarke's details there, the man from Kings Lynn, 2nd place in the race at the moment. Up the inside comes Reeve to 4th place. Thompson's going to go through as well. Wesley Mason, the man from Mayfield, down to 6th position.
Look at Thompson pointing at his helmet, saying to the guy behind, think about it. Think about it. I am the most experienced driver in the field. Don't overtake me. Just follow me and I will take you to the lead.
Yeah,
that's what Harry Thompson is saying, and he is the most experienced driver in this field, no doubt. He is. You know, if William Hills were making a book on this championship, Harry Thompson is the championship favourite.
Absolutely, and he's the only man, of course, all season long that's going to be doing the IARMY and Honda Cadet from start to finish. He's the only man doing a dual campaign, and we have seen a few cadet drivers do that in recent years, but Harry Thompson is the only one who's having a play at both championships in a single year, so that's going to be an interesting dynamic. Reeve makes the move on the inside of Clarke, and through 2 goes Thompson, so they've both managed to get through there. Clarke down to 4th position, and joining the battle as well, the 35 of Ben Kasperzak.
Man from Digswell, the privateer. There's some great prizes on offer this year for the leading rookie. If you're the leading rookie in the championship at the end of the season, you win a whole season's racing the following season. That's all your entries, your tyres, your fuel. Fantastic prize put on here by the championship organiser, John Hoyle. As we see the change for the lead. It's the 12th plate through to the lead. That's Nicholas Reeve.
Yeah,
he gets followed through as well by Thompson.
Yeah, Reeve gets back into the first position he started this race from. So Nicholas Reeve, after his earlier pace, he may well disappear out in front, but he's going to have some very difficult opposition in the the O plate. Wesley Mason in second position, trying to charge his way forward up towards McRae's. He's going to have a look at the inside. Is he? No, Nicholas Reeve holding the inside line. I happen to know for a fact that Reeve has already got his name potentially signed up to a full-time drive in the Fiesta Junior Championship, so making the switch to cars is already on his agenda. So he wants to get a final karting title before he makes the switch across, and that's just going to be ammunition for everybody else in this field. Let's see if we can beat him before he does that. And there goes Lloyd into second, there goes Clarke into third. Great scrapping there.
Thompson gets mullered. Has he lost another place? I think he's lost 3 places.
Yes, he has. Mason's gone through to 4th place as well. So Mason making the move past as well. Some great battles in the midfield as well. The rookies really starting to show some exceptional pace come the TV finals. I've been very impressed with some of the young talents. The 27 there, Alfie Glennie, I think, having a battle with, I think that was actually Keaton Samra, the number 6, who's had a difficult start to his season.
Later into the race. Still as you were at the front, but spread out slightly. Thompson is not where he'd like to be. Wesley Mason is the man on form. He won the British Open title, that O plate, last weekend, of course. But look at the front 3. They're away and clear. It's Reeve from Lloyd and Clarke, and the podium is going to be made up of those 3 drivers unless something happens.
Here's Kasperzak and Westover having a great scrap for 6th position as well. I'll be interested to see who gets the top 6 out of those 2, because they've been very strong all day long here at Rowrah, and I have a feeling they could well be a wild card if some of those drivers in the field who have technical difficulties through the year, we hear of it every now and then, they have 2 or 3 bad weekends in a row, and some of the lesser favoured drivers coming into the season, they get a chance of a top 3. And Kasperzak and Westover both very impressive in this opening round of the championship behind the leaders.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jake. I think both of those drivers are going to be players at the very front end in some of the races this season. They could certainly take some podiums, may even eke out a win between them, I think. But certainly these 3 here at the front, these are the 3 you've got to contend with today. And as I said earlier on, Alex Lloyd in second place here and Oliver Clarke in third. Certainly 2 drivers who are going to compete at the sharp end this season. I didn't mention Nicholas Reeve, but he's had a good winter as well.
Well, he has indeed, and I have to say, I think a lot of the teams here have been caught a little bit by surprise at just how quick he's been out of the blocks first weekend. I think a few teams were sort of scratching their heads in astonishment as to just how good he's been fresh out of the blocks here at Rowrah. And I have to say, if this is the kind of pace he can maintain all through the season, then that's definitely going to prove that, you know, Reeve is one to watch. And I know, obviously, having decided he's going to make the switch to cars as soon as he turns 14, which is what he wants to do, it's now all about whether he can get this championship won. So it's now up to the BRK squad with Alex Lloyd and Oliver Clarke to try and displace him before it gets to that point. They want to take the title off him before he even gets a look in. Yeah,
and Alex Lloyd's got to be looking for the lead here. Clarke's got to be looking to push his teammate through and go through with him and drop Reeve back a couple of places. So although there's no team orders in karting, I'm not expecting Clarke to make a move on his teammate at the moment. He's going to want his teammate to make that move for the lead and go with him, and then maybe they'll have a scrap for it in the end.
It's interesting, there's a similar dynamic at the BRK squad at 2nd and 3rd as there is to the Fusion Motorsport boys in 4th and 5th. Mason and Thompson, they're having a very similar sort of look at it, aren't they? Because they're not actually having a go at each other. Look, that's the gap back to 4th and 5th. And look, they are close together, bumper to bumper, but they're not actually challenging each other yet.
I'll tell you what, the Fusion boys are being closed by the 2 guys behind, aren't they? Kasperzak and Louis Westover, certainly getting closer to them. Georgia Kay is the back marker. She's going to come into play here. She's not had the best day so far. Oh, that is nice awareness by Georgia as she shows the points down the inside. Although they've not made the move yet, she's having to go around the outside now, but that is good driving by the young lady there.
Yeah, that's superior intelligence as well from Georgia, because even if you're not fastest in the field, it's important that the back markers let the rest of the drivers know where they're going, which isn't easy to do. And a lot of single-seater drivers, I should point out, make that mistake. Oh, that was close. Lloyd nearly makes the move on Reeve, but just to finish off with Georgia Kay, she let them know where she wanted them to go to make the overtaking move. That was great discipline from Kay.
Yeah, good awareness by her as the leaders were coming by. The leading rookie is Henry Laws, the man from Wisbeach, part of the BRK factory team. The leading privateer is Matthew Herbert on the 39 car. Haven't seen much of him, if at all.
Here comes Clarke. He's gone round the outside of his teammate. He's just set the fastest lap as well, 55.15, and it's really starting to get tight between these three now. Reeve, look at Reeve defending valiantly on the right-hand side there. Clarke's trying to come round the outside of his teammate, Alex Lloyd. Lloyd's trying to pop in. Reeve is not giving them a whisker of an inch here. It's going to be an incredible fight between these three. But it looks to me as though Clarke wants better than third position. He's going to try his heart out here to try and get past his teammate. Lloyd, in turn, is trying to go for the lead on Reeve. It's going to be tight. Here comes Clarke. He's going left. He's going to try and make the switch back on the inside. It's a great little move. There is a little bit of contact. They're going to be side by side over the line. How close was that for second place? Reeve is over the line first, but post-race, he has actually been excluded for failure to appear at scrutineering. So look at the gap for victory. Lloyd and Clarke, 100th of a second. Mason is third from Thompson. Kasperzak in fourth ahead of Westover from Fayers, Laws, Samra and Brown. Absolutely exceptional.
Oliver, I know you've had a great winter. Third place at the first round of Super 1. Not bad. Good start to the championship for you. Just talk us through that race.
Well, I started third. I got into the lead, I think. Then I just dropped back a bit. And then me, Alex Lloyd and Nick Reeve just pushed away. And then the last lap, Nick just defended well. I couldn't quite find the gap.
Alex, second place at the first round of the Stevenage Sheet Metal Super 1 British Karting Championships. Your mum, I think, was having kittens there watching that one. But it was close in the end, but you couldn't quite get Nicholas, could you? But just talk us through the race.
Well, I got off to quite a good start. I got into the lead on the start, and halfway through the race, not even half, but Nick took me, and then I just needed to push Nick. So me, Ollie and Nick just pushed away, and then we just defended on the last lap, and then Ollie got caught on my back bumper, just coming to the line, and Nick managed to win.
Well, at the time, of course, he didn't realise it was for the win, so he's got a 2-point lead on his teammate Clarke. After the break, it's KZ1.